Hello and welcome to part 89. In this video, we will try to understand what are deadlocks when we are working with a multi-threaded application. Let's consider this scenario. Here we have thread 1 and thread 2, right? And let's suppose we have two resources. One is resource 1, okay? And one is resource 2. Okay. So what is happening here? Thread 1 has acquired lock on resource 1. Okay. And thread 2 has acquired lock on resource 2. After this, thread 1 is trying to acquire a lock on resource 2. But resource 2 is already locked by thread 2. And what thread 2 is doing? Thread 2 is trying to acquire lock on resource 1. But resource 1 is already locked by thread 1. This is called a deadlock scenario, where two threads are waiting for each other to release the lock on the resources. Let's try to understand this with an example. I have opened up my Visual Studio, and to save time, I have created two classes. One is a simple bank account class. This has two class fields. One is account number and second one is the balance, right? And we are doing nothing. We are just having two methods here. One is deposit and second one is the withdraw. Deposit method will add the amount in the balance, and this withdraw method will subtract the amount that is coming to this method. So both of these methods will update the balance. Okay. And the second class that I have created is bank transaction manager class. So what is happening in this class? Basically, this class is responsible to perform the transaction. So what we are doing in this, let's see. First, we have a from account, from which account we want to deduct the money. We have the to account, to which account we want to deposit the money, right? Third field is the amount. Amount is nothing but the transaction amount which you want to do here. Okay. So we have a simple constructor here, and we have one method here that is perform transaction. First of all, it is acquiring lock on the from account, right? So we have acquired lock on the from account. And let's say after acquiring the lock, we want to validate the customer. We want to verify the bank details, and that can take some time. To simulate that time, I have added a slip of 1 second. Okay. And then we are locking the to account, right? So there are two locks here, one lock here and second lock at this line. Once the locks are acquired, we are performing the transaction. First, we are withdrawing the money, right? We are withdrawing the money from this account, from the from account, and we are depositing the money to this particular account. This is how the transaction will work here, right? And now let's see how we are using this perform transaction method in our main class. So in my main class, what I am doing, first of all, I am printing main thread started. Then I am creating two objects of bank account class. This is my account 1 and this is account 2. Okay. And now I have created two instances of bank transaction manager. Basically what I'm doing here, first I am transferring money from account 1 to account 2 and the amount is 1000. And the second transaction that I am doing, that is from account 2 to account 1. I'm doing the reverse here. Okay, here I am transferring from bank account 1 to 2. Here I am transferring money from bank account 2 to 1. Okay, and to perform this transaction, I am using two threads here, thread 1 and thread 2. Okay, and I have named my threads thread 1 and thread 2 here. And after that, I am starting the transaction. I am saying t1.start, t2.start, and I am waiting for both of those threads to complete using the join method, and I am printing the thread completed. Now you see why the deadlock will happen in this case. So first thread will acquire lock on account 1, right? First transaction will acquire lock on account 1 and second transaction will acquire lock on account 2. After this, the first transaction will try to acquire a lock on the account 2. But that is not possible because account 2 is already locked by the second thread. And similarly, second thread will also try to lock on account 1. But that is also not possible because account 1 is already locked by the first thread. This will cause the deadlock. Let's run this program and see what will happen. So basically, I have started my main thread here and I have printed main thread completed here. Because of the deadlock, this program will never get complete. Let me run the program. You can see here, main thread started is coming here, but we have never printed main thread completed. This is because both of these transactions are in deadlock state. Both of these transactions are waiting for each other to complete. To prove that we are in a deadlock situation, we can put some console.writeLine and understand this in a better way. So let me put some console.writeLine here and then we will understand this. And before this, let's make our account number property as public so that we can read it in our other classes. Now let's add some console.writelines here. So I have added the code. Let's understand what is happening here. So first of all, I am printing a console.writeLine. I am saying current thread trying to acquire lock on from account, right? And once the lock is acquired, I am printing the thread has successfully acquired lock on from account and I'm printing the account number also. Okay. And then I'm printing thread is suspended for 1 second. Okay. And after that, I am printing thread is trying to acquire lock on the 2 account, right? Because after this, we are trying to acquire lock on 2 account at line number 27. Okay. Now let's run this program and try to visualize what is happening here. As you can see the lines here, what we have printed. First of all, thread 2 is trying to acquire lock on account 102. Okay, once that is done, thread 2 has successfully acquired lock on 102. Okay, that's fine. And thread 2 is suspended for 1 second. Okay, suspension is done. And after that, thread 1 is trying to acquire lock on account 101. Okay, and then thread 1 has successfully acquired the lock on 101 because it was not locked by any other thread. But after thread 1 is suspended, when the thread 1 will be awake after 1 second, what will happen? Thread 1 is trying to acquire lock on 102 account and 102 is already locked by the thread 2. You can see here thread 2 has a lock on account 102 here, right? Similarly, thread 2 is also trying to lock on account 101 and account 101 is locked by the thread 1. You can see here thread 1 has acquired lock on 101. Because of this, both of these threads are waiting for each other to complete and we are in a deadlock situation. In the next video, we will try to understand how we can overcome from a deadlock situation.